A Seaside Walk. Elizabeth Barrett Browning was not just one of the most prominent English poets of the Victorian era, but a strong campaigner for the abolition of slavery and child labor. Born on March 6, 1806, in England, she was the eldest of 12 children, though she lived in a time when women were not allowed an education. Her father, Edward Barrett, played a great role in helping her acquire an excellent classical education by putting her under the guidance of a blind tutor who helped her master the Greek tragedies of Achilles. She began writing poetry from age 6, and by 12 she wrote plays and studied languages. A Seaside Walk by Elizabeth Barrett Browning contains beautiful imagery coupled with elements of melancholy and angst. From the start, Browning introduces an undertone of negativity. We walked beside the sea after a day which perished silently. The wording expresses an image of suffering in silence. Perhaps Browning is referring to her own feelings. She is dealing with the deaths of her mother and brother, as well as her own ailing health at that time. First stanza of the poem. We walked beside the sea after a day which perished silently, of his own glory, like the princess weird, who combating the genius, scorched and seared, uttered with burning breath, ho victory, and sank adown an heap of ashes pale. So runs the Arab tale. First stanza explanation. The poet recalls the day on which she and her companion walked beside the sea. It was now evening, since she describes the day how died silently, like the strange case of the princess in Radiant Tale, who called out victory, burning a wicked genius from her magical powers, but perished in the same fire. She makes use of this comparison to create a picture of a beautiful day, which, like the princess with magical powers, perished silently in its own splendor. Second stanza. The sky above us showed a universal and unmoving cloud, on which the cliffs permitted us to see only the outline of their majesty, as masterminds, when gazed at by the crowd, and shining with a gloom, the water grey swung in his moon-taught way. First stanza explanation. The poet now goes on to describe the scene around. The sky showed itself as a blanket of one big cloud that stood still. The cliff only allowed part of themselves to be seen, like those with standing intellect who don't reveal everything about themselves to make marvelous. No moon, no stars outside, all are trembling in the footsteps of sun. Third stanza of the poem. Nor moon nor stars were out. They did not dare to tread so soon about. Though trembling in the footsteps of the sun, the light was neither nights nor days, but one which lifelike had a beauty in its doubt, and silence's impassioned breathings round seemed wandering into sound. Third stanza explanation. The poet uses beautiful imagery to describe the sea and the stars, not yet appeared. Though excited, they did not have courage to follow the sun so quickly. The twilight in its uncertainty was beautiful like life because it belongs neither to the day or night. Though everything was quiet, sound of the fervent breathing of the silence seeming moving around.